Join me as I dive into the drama and confront Bishop Hogan live on camera. Let's see if I can get to the bottom of this situation. The church community is abuzz with the news of a heated confrontation between two prominent bishops, Bishop J. Drew and Bishop Hogan. Both are well-respected figures, known for their strong leadership and devotion to their followers. Their influence extends far beyond their congregations, with many looking up to them for guidance and inspiration. The cameras were rolling. The crowd was watching. And then it happened. Bishop J. Drew, known for his calm demeanor and measured words, finally snapped. In a live moment that no one expected, he directly called out Bishop Hogan, unleashing words that sent shockwaves through the gospel world. The tension had been building for years behind closed doors and off camera, but now it was exposed for everyone to see. What Bishop J. Drew said wasn't just criticism, it was a declaration, a confrontation and a revelation all at once. And once the truth hit the live stream, the reactions came fast, furious and unfiltered. For years, whispers have floated through the corridors of the gospel community, tension, disagreements, and unspoken rivalries that few dared to mention publicly. At the center of it all, Bishop J. Drew and Bishop Hogan, two influential leaders whose paths have crossed repeatedly, sometimes harmoniously, sometimes tensely, and now, after months of speculation and behind-scenes drama, everything exploded live for the world to witness. In today's video, we're breaking down the full story from the build-up to the moment Bishop J. Drew finally spoke out, to the live confrontation that left the audience stunned. You'll get the insider details, the context no one reported, and the subtle signs that hinted this moment was coming long before the cameras caught it. We'll explore the history between these two leaders, the simmering conflicts, and the reactions from both the gospel community and the wider public. You won't just hear what happened, you'll understand why it matters, how it impacts reputations, and what it reveals about power, influence, and accountability within the church. By the end of this video, you'll see why this confrontation isn't just another headline. It's a cultural moment that exposes truths few were ready to face. And what happened next? That's where the story takes a turn you absolutely won't see coming. To understand why Bishop J. Drew's live confrontation with Bishop Hogan made waves, we need to go back several years to a time when tensions were quietly simmering behind closed doors. On the surface, both leaders appeared to share a mutual respect, collaborating on conferences, community initiatives, and gospel events. But beneath the surface, disagreements and friction were building, subtle, almost imperceptible to outsiders, yet unmistakable to those close to the inner circles. Sources from the gospel community reveal that differences in leadership style, theological emphasis, and public influence gradually created a rift. Bishop J. Drew, known for his calm, thoughtful, and sometimes cautious approach, often clashed behind the scenes with Bishop Hogan, whose bold, outspoken persona and aggressive leadership style could dominate conversations and public spaces. What outsiders saw as harmony was, in private, a delicate, balancing act, with both leaders carefully managing appearances while frustrations mounted. The whispers started quietly. Conversations at church events, during, after-service gatherings, and at conferences began to hint at disagreements that nobody wanted to broadcast. People would comment on subtle slights, missed acknowledgments, and differences in vision. Over time, these whispers grew louder. Insiders described moments when planning meetings for gospel events would devolve into tense debates, each trying to assert influence without creating an outright confrontation, a delicate dance of authority and pride. Meanwhile, social media began amplifying small incidents. Fans noticed subtle digs in speeches, veiled comments during interviews, and contrasting messaging in social posts. Though neither leader addressed the tension publicly, online observers pieced together a narrative of rivalry that had been quietly brewing for years. Some admired Bishop Hogan's assertiveness, while others rooted for Bishop J. Drew's measured, principled approach. The stage for the eventual live confrontation was being set. Incrementally, every delayed agreement, every corrected sermon, every public disagreement, even subtle body language at events, it all fed into a growing sense that something was about to break. Tensions between Bishop J. Drew and Bishop Hogan have been brewing for quite some time. It's no secret that they've had their differences in the past, with some controversies even making headlines. Their disagreements have sparked intense debates among their followers, with many taking sides. The air seems to be charged with anticipation, as everyone waits to see how this situation will unfold. Bishop J. Drew has been quite vocal about his disapproval of Bishop Hogan's methods, while Bishop Hogan has stood firm by his actions. Delving deeper into their backgrounds, Bishop J. Drew and Bishop Hogan have distinct approaches to their faith. Bishop J. Drew is known for his conservative views, while Bishop Hogan has taken a more progressive stance. Their followers reflect these differences, with some aligning with Bishop J. Drew's traditional values and others drawn to Bishop Hogan's more modern interpretations. The implications of their conflict are far-reaching, with many in the community feeling the weight of their disagreement. Bishop J. Drew's followers have been fiercely loyal, standing by him through thick and thin. Meanwhile, Bishop Hogan's congregation has also shown unwavering support, leading to a sense of division within the larger community. The drama between these two influential bishops has everyone on edge, wondering what the future holds for these two prominent figures. As I confronted Bishop Hogan live on camera, the tension was palpable. He seemed taken aback, struggling to respond to the accusations. The atmosphere was thick with emotion as both of us stood firm in our convictions. The footage of our confrontation shows Bishop Hogan visibly shaken, his reactions speaking volumes about his state of mind. Onlookers were caught off guard, some trying to intervene while others watched in stunned silence. My determination to get to the truth was clear, as I pressed Bishop Hogan for answers. In the heat of the moment, Bishop Hogan made some surprising admissions, which I've captured on camera. His words have sparked a mix of reactions from his followers and the wider community, adding fuel to the fire. As the drama unfolded, it became clear that this confrontation would have lasting repercussions. The video also shows the intensity of the moment when I directly challenged Bishop Hogan about his actions. His responses, or lack thereof, have raised more questions than answers, leaving many to wonder about the truth behind the controversy. In summary, the confrontation between Bishop J. Drew and Bishop Hogan has left the community reeling, with many questioning the future of these two influential leaders. The impact on their followers cannot be overstated, as loyalties are tested and alliances are strained. What are your thoughts on this dramatic confrontation? Do you think Bishop J. Drew was justified in confronting Bishop Hogan, or was it a step too far? Let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in more insights on similar topics, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for my next video. Thanks for the watching and subscribe.